Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Utah Utes and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Utes head coach before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big...
The give. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Might be calling a hot route. On the move. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensive...
There's a crease. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Sets up the screen. Past the 30. Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A great catch and run. Offense in an empty set. On the move. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Trying play action. Finds the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Throws for the tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is good. And that lead grew. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Throwing right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
He's got 69 yards rushing in this game, and what a year he's had, getting closer and closer to 1,800 from... Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add them.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hands, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Now after the misfire, it leaves him with 3rd and goal from the 3. He'll toss it. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown!
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Harris. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Flips it out in the flat. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
A strike downfield.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Look at the big fella roll. They finally... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Off play action. Now rolling to the left. At the 35, he's loose. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression, so as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
They make the tackle not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. Off the play fake. Fires downfield. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. They'll run it. Got enough for the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hard running there.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Hand off, Robinson running left. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Xavier again. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The run from the shotgun. And they'll get nothing going on this one either, at least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is 4th down. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And we'll see if this is an issue the rest of the way. They have no way to stop the clock. And he got it! And that will extend their... So here comes the Oklahoma offense. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run.
Might have a chance. Into the end zone. starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown Sooners! And the route is